Hey guys, what's up? It's Melody, and it's quite dark out today, and that's because I went for a car drive and I also went for a walk, because on very gloomy days, that's a day that I have to see because it's minimalist. It's a minimalist guide. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 areas to downsize because it's fall. It's fall, so it's a perfect transition time. There's no sense in having extra stuff if you're never ever going to use it. So that's why we're going to get right into it with the very first one, which is jewelry. And jewelry is something near and dear to my heart because I move my hands a lot. So I get a lot of mileage off of my jewelry. Jewelry is amazing because it takes very little storage space and very little money in comparison to the big parts, because you don't have to get real jewelry all the time. So I try a lot of new things, and then if I like something a lot, for instance I really like this infinity necklace, then I will get a high quality version of it, because then I wouldn't have to worry about decluttering it, right? So if I'm getting a bunch of jewelry and all of it's real, that is going to be a real pain to have to resell everything. So all of my decisions, I'm thinking ahead. Is this a good idea? Probably not. The answer is almost always no. Anything with blue in it, I love. So it's polished, but yet also bohemian. So I really like this. I always wear this. If I'm wearing a bracelet, I always wear this. The only reason why I'm wearing this today is because I want to show you guys that you guys can use creativity. This anklet, I wear it as a bracelet as well. I grab my wire cutters so it didn't dangle too much, and then now I have a bracelet. And you can do the same thing with rings, and like little baby earrings. You can use them as little hoops. You can use them as rings. But what I really like is to use these silver hoops that I love. These are my favorite silver hoops, and they kind of sparkle in the light. But I love using them as bracelets as well. I love having them on my wrist as a bracelet. So you can use jewelry multi-purpose. Think about it. A lot of minimalists advise that it's a great idea to accessorize, to wear scarves, to wear jewelry and things like that. And when it comes to turquoise, I love turquoise and aquamarine. So I have this turquoise necklace I got on my travels. And I also have an aquamarine earring that's very classy because it's like a baby blue. It's a baby blue. It's a baby blue earring. And then I have these climbers, which are kind of unique. I really like ear climbers because it kind of draws your face up. And these earring climbers are great because they look like stars on your ears. So the reason why I like this infinity necklace is because it kind of looks science fiction-y. I mean, if it's high up, it looks like a trachea. It looks like something in nursing. I love circle necklaces that are also filled in. So I have a gold one like that I wear all of the time. So when you wear signature pieces like that, it kind of becomes your look. Bracelet, which surprisingly was dirt cheap. I got it at Target for dirt cheap, and I only wish I got 2 because some of the beads are wearing out now. But maybe I can paint over it. What I want to say is you don't have to spend a lot on jewelry to make it look nice, but jewelry can start overflowing easily. Jewelry and makeup can easily start overflowing, and if you take stock at your jewelry every once in a while, you'll realize that almost none of it you wear regularly. For me, I just don't resell anything anymore because I'd rather be focusing on my energies on building. When there's an ending to something, it's better just not to recuperate and just to move on and build. So the very next thing is clothes. Clothes, it just has to be said because clothes and papers just overflow all the time. And when it comes to clothes, I really try to get quality material clothes for my dresses. I like for my dresses to have it all, if possible, to have a nice design and to be high quality. And you could kind of tell by the thickness of the dress. So this isn't one of the ones I'm talking about. This is just a sundress. But I wear a lot of Proven Connection dresses that I absolutely love. I used to only shop at Proven Connection, and then I kind of deviated, and now I've been getting back because I do like the classy look, but it can kind of look stuffy a little bit. And the Proven Connection, because it's cotton and it's a thick cotton, and it's also handmade, a lot of the pieces, it gives it a very relaxed but classy look. So that is that's the perfect look for me. I like the blending of the two. So when it comes to clothes, I usually only wear shirts that represent what I value. So for instance, either minimalism, it doesn't have any design, or it might have something eco-friendly on it, or it has a band. I have one band t-shirt here. I have one band t-shirt, and this is really great if you're going to work out and stuff like that. Band t-shirts And my Star Wars t-shirt is great for working out or woodworking. Anything you're going to get dirty, like gardening, then these kind of shirts are multi-purpose. You don't want it to be too fancy, obviously. If it's soft or minimalist, that's speaking for itself. Those are things I value. And then, so here's an example of something that's soft and unique. So I'll often wear a halter underneath this, and then when the light hits it, the sunshine hits it, you could see kind of through it, and it looks so dreamy. It looks really nice. So a nice sweater like this is perfect for fall. Outside of those things, you know, it's good to declutter and just get through. It's good to go through your wardrobe and just get through and either put things away and see if you can live without it, or just let it go. It's so hard sometimes because you're like, oh, I spent all this money, things like that, but it's always better just to pass it on and to have a few high quality pieces. I really like the way the French look at clothes in the sense of have just a few classic pieces that are utilitarian or that are very high quality, or the design is beautiful, so you're supporting somebody's passion. Just have a couple of high quality clothes. You can't go wrong. Every time you go into your wardrobe, it's a breath of fresh air because there's space in between the clothes, but also when you wear the clothes, it feels luxurious. It feels soft against your skin. You see the beautiful design and creativity that went into it. The next thing that is really important to go through is papers. We just had tax season, quarterly taxes, so it is a great time to go through your papers and throw out. I do not keep receipts because on my credit card, they have listed all of the purchases that I've made, so I just don't keep receipts, especially since most stores now don't even require a receipt for return. So getting rid of your receipts, getting rid of extra papers, it will save you so much in the long run. You'll never regret it. You'll never see a person that says, I'm so happy because I've collected every paper I've ever made. I collect every paper. I watch every single penny. You know, it's like we've got to have a little bit of balance or a little bit of sanity here. Nothing guarantees security. You know, that's all within you. So if you value money or something like that, security, trust yourself because you probably have a good work ethic, so you don't need to worry about that. It will come. You just need to have peace of mind and take everything as it comes. If you work as much as me, it's just not something that you concern yourself. More or less, the imbalance is something you have to concern yourself with. You have to learn how to spend and play, spending on experiences and relaxation. And that leads me to my fourth one, which is relaxation items. How many of us have a lot of hair stuff, or a lot of candles and a lot of bath bombs and a lot of lotions and a lot of face masks? How many face masks is necessary, right? 1, 2. So I have a couple of candles and I line them all up when I want to light them, and I have a rose candle that smells amazing, and I don't wait. Even though my rose candle is really expensive, I used to always save all the special things for a special occasion. I just don't do that anymore. I use up the things that I have. It's good to be in a mode of letting go, in a sense of not just being always about security or always worrying, being in the process of enjoying the things that you work for, guys. I need to hear that more than anybody, but chances are if you're watching this channel, you probably are a workaholic too, or you probably keep the family together and things like that. But is it really good if you're always stressed to the gills, or there's like tension in your neck or tension in your neck or something like that, or your back, your lower back? Think about it, guys. It's a lot better if we pace ourselves. It's a lot better if we pace ourselves and we give and we create balance and we focus on the family and focus on nature and things like that. So the very last thing is the fridge. That's an easy one. You could do that right now. Just go in your fridge, clear out all of the expired things, all of the frozen things that are just not getting used, the leftovers that you had good intentions for. We're always playing catch up in our life, which is just an illusion. You know, that's just an illusion. If you're at peace, you can accomplish a lot more and you can stay focused on what really matters. And focus is all that's really required. Focus in nature and focus in your life, then these extra stuff won't come in. Donate all the clothes, donate all the lotions and things like that. Somebody else can get use of it, especially books. Good books, definitely donate them, give them to a friend, spread the knowledge, definitely. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, I'll see you guys next Sunday in the next minimalist and organization video.